It's a little taste of America in downtown Beijing. Burgers and fries and a good old healthy political debate.
But China is just being so sensitive that it can't take any criticism. And that's China's problem, not America's.
You don't agree?
I don't agree.
These are four old college friends now out of school and pursuing careers in journalism. They're part of a new, confident, educated generation, the Xi Jinping generation, watching their likely president-to-be strut the stage in Washington.
I was not really, into Xi Jinping when I first saw him. He was not a handsome guy.
It's funny when you read this passage like months ago on Times, and Xi Jinping was on the cover and saying, "Next emperor?" ?
A President Xi will shape their lives in ways yet unknown. So far, they've known nothing but good times, economic growth, and China's surge to superpower status. But
Do you have confidence in China's future?
I do.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah? You're a bit more skeptical. You don't. Why?
I mean, there's no sign of getting better at all.
We don't have another superpower like the United States.
You don't think China is? Not
Well,
yet.
China is a rising power, but it's, potential, but not really like a superpower now.
with growing military muscle to back up its economic might, this has been dubbed China's century. Analysts now talk of the Beijing Consensus, a counter to Washington's influence.
Beijing Consensus is harmony, secrecy.
Seriously?
Secrecy.
Yeah.
The Beijing Consensus, say critics, is a China-first policy. It manipulates trade and props up rogue regimes. China especially under fire now for joining Russia in a veto of a UN draft resolution against Syria's government.
China and Russia have a lot of trade connection with Syria. Like China is the third largest trade partner with Syria, so they have a lot of profit in there.
But I don't really think that U.S. is really that concerned about it. For example, I read in the news a lot of Christians in Syria getting killed by the opposition side, and by a lot of extreme Islamists, right? So if you look at Egypt, if you look at Libya, and then Christians are being persecuted as a result. So, is America really concerned about Christians?
Generally, these friends support China's Communist Party. They say democracy matters less to people here than money. They believe change will come, but slowly and from the inside.
But it is getting better. If you look back at 40 years ago, like China back in 40 years ago, nobody was talking about politics. But
Now here you are talking about politics.
Yes.
There are dissidents, and they're hurt.
40 years
They're
ago,
hurt by
we'll be
people.
caught.
We're talking
put
about
into
politics
jail.
in China now.
We're
interviewed by
That's a good
CNN.
thing.
We're not arrested by
And yeah.
Different voices, different opinions, all demanding to be heard in this China century. Stan Grant, CNN, Beijing.